Welcome back to Transformers Rescue Bots Academy Season 2. In today's episode review, we're taking a look at Don't Be Alarmed. In this episode, Grimlock tries to teach the recruits to get loud, but they end up learning that sometimes it's more important to be quiet. As we begin this episode, apparently the recruits have just failed a rescue sim.
Guys, come on. We messed up one mission. Grimlock's cool. Maybe he won't be that angry about it.
I'm surprised how cool and calm Hoist is. If this was the Hoist from the beginning of the season, he'd be terrified of Grimlock, let alone an upset Grimlock.
It wasn't a meteor falling to Earth. It was a few cows. And all you had to do was move them back into their field. A little beep beep here, a kind word there.
And a moo moo here and a moo moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo moo. Old McGrimlock had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Oh wait, are we not doing that song? Never mind then. So Grimlock then fires up another rescue simulation, with the emphasis on fire, because it's a fire at a sim version of that fine China store that the recruits previously visited for real in the episode Robo Cody. Man, even the sim version of this guy can't catch a break. So they do a couple more sims where Grimlock tries to teach the recruits to get loud until they eventually end up on another cow herding sim, this time in a snowy mountainous location. You know, if you took out the snow, this kind of reminds me of that first mission you had in Twilight Princess where you had to herd a bunch of goats into the barn.
Last night, I discovered a police siren I didn't even know I had!
What were you doing last night that made you... you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be asking that. Never mind. Let's move on. So Whirl gets loud and successfully herds the cows into the barn using her new siren. This inspires the other recruits to build their own new sirens.
It almost makes me want to cry.
So Grimlock receives an emergency message.
We got an emergency. One of our rescue satellites has crash-landed on planet Primal.
Wait, did he say planet Primal? Aw, did they name a planet after me? No, after watching this again with the closed captioning on, turns out Grimlock actually says Primal, not Primal. You know, one day I hope to be referenced in a Transformers cartoon like some other fans have.
This is Optimus, encoding transmission M Cipher.
So the recruits shoo these alien creatures away from the satellite that kind of look like a cross between a bird and a sheep. Kind of like a Fusor.
This one looks the least dark and scary. I mean the biggest.
Wait, so Grimlock is afraid of the dark too? If so, then that's what, the third fear Grimlock has along with cats and water? So getting loud attracts the attention of these wall tentacles. But Whirl tickles the tentacles into releasing her friends, and they learn that it's not always a good idea to get loud. With no other way out, they get the idea to use one of the tentacles to launch themselves out of the cavern. This kind of reminded me of that one part in one of the temples in Majora's Mask, where you basically have to let a tentacle grab you in order to fling you up onto a platform. So they all get out, but Grimlock has a little trouble.
I don't see him!
Grimlock! Oh, you're okay!
Turns out I'm not quite as aerodynamic as you bitty bots.
Seriously? Grimlock is going to use his itty-bitty T-Rex arms to pull his big self up? Why doesn't he just transform into robot mode already? Come on! If there was ever a time to do so, this would be it. And so the episode ends with the recruits having fixed the satellite and Grimlock smashing the door. This was an alright episode, I guess. I mean, they didn't really do anything in this episode. There wasn't any major character growth, and there also wasn't anything that felt really obscenely out of character like some of the other episodes I've reviewed recently. Overall, a pretty meh filler episode. But hey, those Crimalians were pretty cute, eh? As always, let me know your thoughts on this episode down in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and do all that other fun stuff. And join me next time for another Transformers Rescue Bots Academy review.